Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zena and this is Zena Fumes. In today's video, I will be mainly focusing on fresh and clean scents that are just very uplifting and just brings you joy and helps you to kickstart your day in a positive note. So if you're interested in that type of content, stick around. As I mentioned in the intro, this video will focus on some of the top 10 best fresh and clean perfumes that I have in my collection. Well, they are top 10 for now because things are subject to change in the perfume world. So keeping that in mind, as of today, right now, these are my top 10 selections. And the first one I have on this list is Gypsy Water by the perfume house of Byredo. This perfume, it also, I hear some people calling it G water, which I like. I have no issues with, but this is a very refreshing, clean perfume. I will read you some of the notes. So the top notes of juniper, lemon, bergamot, and a hint of pepper, followed by the middle notes, which brings in freshness with pine needles and incense vibe and orris root. And finally, this perfume, it settles down with base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and amber, which are very comforting and relaxing. So some of the heavy notes I don't even smell in this perfume, but this perfume is truly angelic and very clean and very comforting. And my only exception to this perfume is that I want it to last a little bit longer. And currently it does not. There are other perfumes that you can wear it with to give it longevity. That's one thing that you want to keep in mind. So if you haven't tried it, always sample before you buy a full bottle. And if you have, let me know in the comment section your thought about G Water. I move on. The next perfume in my selection that I deem to be really refreshing and clean is Molecule 1 by Escentric Molecules. Even the bottle is so transparent, you can tell that this is a very light perfume and very refreshing. When I looked up notes on Fragrantica, it only shows one thing, which is the ISO-E Super molecule, which really what it does is it kind of glides into your body scent and it accentuates your body scent in a very nice and perfumey way. So this perfume is known to perform differently in each individual by smelling different, because again, it accentuates your own natural scent or its own DNA. So that's what makes it unique. And this is one of the perfumes that you want to have when you want to wear perfumes, other perfumes that may not be as performing. This perfume, if you layer it with this perfume, it gives those perfumes longevity and the ability to project more. So if you haven't tried it, please do so. I literally use this perfume with all of the other perfumes that I'll be mentioning in this video to make sure that they have longevity. Some of them, they can stand on their own 2 feet and they don't need assistance, but like G Water, if you wear it with this, it lasts a little bit longer. So please make sure that you try this perfume out and let me know your thoughts if you've already tried it and how it has worked for you. The next perfume I have in my collection is from one of my all-time favorite houses, which is Diptyque, and they are known for making really juicy, fresh, clean perfumes. This is just one of them. I have another one. I recently ordered it. I'm waiting for it to arrive, and I'll probably mention that in a different video. But this one I've had it for a while, and this is none other than Papier. This is one of those perfumes that you don't need to spray too much. Most of the time, clean perfumes, you probably need to spray them a lot because they don't last long, but this one does. So spray lightly, especially if you spray it on your clothes, it will stick on it like forever, like a glue. So this is one of those that's really well made. And let me read you the notes real quick. It has silky musk, it has sesame, it has mimosa, it has some woodiness, and as I mentioned, it really lasts for a long time. So spray it lightly, but this is definitely a must-have, and it's going to last you for a long time because it projects well and it lasts on you like forever. So if you haven't tried it, try it. If you have, let me know in the comment section your thoughts about Le Papier. And the next perfume I have in my collection that was able to hit the top 10 is none other than Another 13 by Labo. Yes, of course, I have to mention this because it's been around since 2010. We're in 2025. So it stood its own ground for 15 years and is still holding on strong because this perfume it's in huge demand, and it continues to stay in huge demand because it is that good. So the notes for this perfume are, it has notes of pear, it has apple, it has citrus, and it has, in the middle notes, it has ambrette, amaril salicylate, which is supposed to be a green scent that gives you an unripe banana scent. The base, it has iso-E super, which I shared with you in molecule 1. It also exists in this perfume, so it gives you longevity, and it gives it that natural skin kind of scent feel, and other molecules that are too complex for me to share with you here. But again, if you haven't tried it, please sample it. This is a good one to have. To me, it's my favorite from the house. And actually, this is the only one that I have, but the house is also known for having fresh perfumes and clean perfumes as well. So if you haven't tried it, give it a shot and let me know in the comment section. The next perfume that I have, it's from the house of the Harmonist. I really like their bottles because they have that black and white kind of thing going on, like the yin and the yang. And actually, the next two perfumes that I will be covering are from the houses. One is the white bottle, the other one is the black bottle, which is the yin and the yang. So this one is called Sacred Water by the Harmonist. See how cute it looks? It kind of reminds me, there's a glass where that we use back home in Ethiopia to drink honey wine. If it was transparent and glassy, I think it would look like that. But yeah, this is cute, really cute. But the scent is just as refreshing and really amazing if you haven't tried it. So this has ginger, it has citron, it has mandarin orange, and it has also aquatic middle notes, and it has a sea breeze, floral whispers, and woody base notes as well. So if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Definitely worth having. Definitely one of a kind from the house of the Harmonist. And from the same house, the next perfume I have is called Gilding Water. The first one, the Sacred Water one, was created in 2020, but this one was created in 2016. And this is the black bottle. Look at that. Isn't it cute? And the content is just as refreshing, and it's amazing. Like for warm weather, you cannot go wrong with this perfume. And it has a blend of ozonic notes, it has watermelon, it has aquatic elements, and it has lotus, cyclamen, jasmine, with a grounded feel of lily, white musk, and a hint of white pepper. So it has all those elements that gives it that sharpness and that clean feature in a perfume. Again, if you haven't tried it, please sample it. The house actually does sell, I believe that they have a discovery set, which I did get initially, and these were the two perfumes that really stood out for me, and I was able to capture a bottle for both of them. So the yin and the yang. The next perfume I have is from the house of Jo Malone. Of course, I'm going to mention Jo Malone when I'm talking about freshies and clean perfumes. And this perfume is none other than Wood Sage and Sea Salt. If you haven't tried it, this is a very good one to have. Again, this is a cologne, so it may not project as much or last long. But again, as I mentioned at the beginning, there's always molecule 1 to help you provide longevity to a perfume. And this perfume was released in 2014. Aromatic blend of seaweed salt, sage, grapefruit, and ambrette, and it offers a citrusy and marine freshness that's perfect for beach days. Like, this is perfect to have like a beach party where you're around water. Like it really complements the atmosphere, and of course it's going to keep you fresh and clean. So if you haven't tried it, if you haven't sampled it, please take advantage of wood sage and sea salt. The next two perfumes that I'm going to highlight, I just got them like within a few weeks ago. I've been debating. I got the samples, I slept on them, and I really liked most of the perfumes from this house, but I had to select the ones that I wanted. And these three, but the two really stood out for me for this specific category. And the first one is called Studied, and this is by the House of Liis. Look at how clean and simple the bottle is, and the juice is just as clean and simple. And just to give you an idea with the notes, this is actually a 2020 release, and top notes of pear and ambrette, and then followed by the heart of carrot and iris. I kind of get carrot or carrot seed notes in some of the fresh perfumes. I don't know what it smells like, but it seems to be a trend on perfumes that I really like. So I'm going to keep an eye on that specific note moving forward when I shop for like fresh perfume. So it has it here, and it has a warm base of ambroxan and cashmere. So to me, this is a very refreshing perfume, and actually it's similar to Glossier You, or if you have smelled Sonic Water by Room 1015. They're not the same, don't get me wrong, but they have similar DNA. So if you like those two perfumes, you're probably going to enjoy Studied by Liis. So if you haven't sampled it, please do so and thank me later. The next perfume I have from the same house, from Liis. To me, probably this is the best one, which I really enjoy, love. And this perfume is called Floating. Oh boy, do you float when you wear this perfume. Like you feel like you're up in the air, just like nothing and no one can touch you. Like you're having a very light day. You feel like a sponge, like that's very light and not heavy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's very light, it's very delicious, it's unique, and it's soft, and it just makes your day. So the notes here read as, of course, no surprise, it starts with linen, has peach, it has bergamot, it has wild orchids, and it gives you that fresh and clean aura. Like it's a very delightful peach pick. Like it's amazing blend of all of the notes that I mentioned. The linen part, really, I can understand that, because when you smell like fresh linen, it's so like it gives you that clean scent, right? And I get that from this perfume, and it's really nice to wear. So if you haven't tried it, please sample it and let me know your thoughts about Floating. And I am saving the best for last. If you are a musk lover, and I have tried a few, and let me tell you something, my nose cannot tolerate musk as much unless it's really well made. And to me, this perfume house, to begin with, the perfume house is one of the best perfume houses out there that is super underrated. I hear every now and then content creators mentioning this perfume house, and they are very specific, maybe 2 or 3 perfumes that they talk about. But overall, the way they make their perfumes, they go all out. So this perfume is none other than Musk K by Ella K. So it says Musk K on the side. I don't know if you can see it. And this is by the House of Ella K. Ella K, as I mentioned, this is a very underrated perfume house, but it should be given the attention that it deserves, because all of their perfumes, they're made, I feel like they're made with love. They're given the attention that they deserve, and they are very well blended, very well. So let me read you the notes. It has top notes of pink pepper, so it has that little bit of sharpness. middle notes of iris, sand lily, and vetiver, and the base of musk and cedar. This is the best musk perfume that's out there. I know there's a few from Initio and some other clones that try to imitate Initio. I feel like Initio tried to imitate this. So this is, to me, the best of the best musk perfumes that you can have. If you haven't sampled it, again, I would advise you to do so before making a purchase. It's not easy to find, and it's also not cheap. There's one website that I see that has a little bit of discount on this perfume, which is Venba, VENBA. So keep an eye on that website whenever they have a discount. That'll be a good time to grab a bottle. But this perfume, it's amazing. It's the best musk I have in my collection. So if you haven't tried it, sample it. If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So those are the top 10 fresh and clean perfumes that I deem to be in the top 10 of my collection. I'm sure I have more, but for right now, these are the best ones. As I increase or experiment on other clean and fresh perfumes, I will make sure to share it with you guys. I probably can do a different video. Again, please let me know in the comment section your thoughts. If you want me to do another video, I'll be more than happy to. But most of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Click on that subscribe button. Again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And please share the link with other people who would enjoy this video as well. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video. Stay tuned for more videos that I will be having, again, by clicking that reminder button so that you can get notified once I post my videos. Until then, stay fresh, stay clean, smell good, and stay fumed.